Kayaks are an icon of outdoor exploration. On today's show, we're going to show you how to get involved in this amazing Michigan sport. You can do it inexpensively, and it's got so many benefits. Dr. Lyons, what exactly are the things a person should think about that wants to get into kayaking?
First off, what I want you to understand is you don't have to outlay a lot of money to get into the sport. There's 4 different ways that you can get in without shelling out a lot of money. You can borrow a kayak from a friend. You can rent a kayak from...
Now, if you borrow it from somebody like you or a friend that knows something about kayaking, maybe you get a free lesson too.
Hey, there you go. That's another way to do it. But you can also rent kayaks from places like Mainstream Sports, who's going to be interviewed later. You can also go with a group. Some church groups will offer kayaking adventures or canoe adventures down the lake, or you can go to a local rental kayak place that is right there on the river.
In fact, Dr. Lyons told me that all you got to do is get on Facebook and literally type in your city and the word kayak, and you'll find a local group. It's really amazing. Also, there's a URL down at the bottom to give you some more information on that. Why is it so important? I know as a chiropractor, you are into doing whatever you can to build up the immune system, and the immune system can keep you safe from all sorts of viruses and diseases and make you live longer. What's your take on that?
Well, exercise from kayaking is one of the 5 pillars of health. So the 5 pillars of health are including diet, rest, getting adequate 8 hours of sleep, a good attitude, exercise, which is kayaking, mountain biking, aerobic cardiovascular exercise, and most importantly, maintaining the spine through chiropractic care.
It's awesome. And of course, so now you're talking about being in good health. It's good for your physical being. It's also good for your well-being and get rid of stress, I'm guessing.
That's exactly correct.
You're involved in not whitewater rafting, but you're one of this growing number of people that are involved in fishing with kayaks. Now, what's the purpose? Why kayaks? Why is this sport exploding?
You can get into spots where the big boats can't. You can have 3 inches of water and get into a spot that's got a nice little hole.
So there's a real advantage to being a kayak fisherman.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so folks, when you see one of those, $100,000 bass boats going across the lake at 90 miles an hour, I mean, this is a great alternative, and you can buy these things used, get into the sport cheaply. Matt, could you tell us what are the basic styles? Like, what are the 3 or 4 basic styles of kayaks?
Okay, so you've got the sit-in, like this style right here, where you actually sit inside the vessel. And then you have the sit-on tops right here. And then the fishing kayaks have gone crazy in the last 4 or 5 years.
That's fantastic. So bottom line, let's wrap it up with, is this sport going to be around for a while? Is it going to continue to grow?
I don't see it going anywhere. It's just every year my business is doubling, and it's just going to keep growing.